We're finishing up our conversation today with Cindy Griffin, head women's basketball coach at St. Joseph's University, with a very important topic. We had a chance to ask Cindy about mentorship and the role mentorship plays with women coaches. Let's see what she has to say about this topic.
All right, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 right now. All right, here we go. Hands. Feet, get here. Rebound. All right, let's make sure we get there and close it out. I've had 2 major mentors in coaching, in the coaching profession. And one is Jim Foster. He's the coach at Ohio State right now, coached here at St. Joe's for 13 years, coached me. And then I worked for him for 2 years at Vanderbilt. And one thing that Coach Foster always instituted in his teams was the fact that, you know, basketball is a lot like life. And a lot of life lessons are taught, you know, on the court. And what you can gain from this sport, you can gain in life. And those things were very, very important for me as a kid, but also as a coach, and understanding that, you know, we're teachers, you know, we're coaches, but we're also teachers, and it's very important to see the big picture and not just focus on you. You know, the world is not about you, it's about everybody around us, and to make the world a better place because we're in it. So if we can get that mentality on our team as far as sharing the basketball and not caring who gets the credit for the awards, then we're going to be a better team. And certainly, you know, at St. Joe's, there is a little bit of an underdog mentality, you know, based on enrollment, based on who we compete against, conference-wise and non-conference-wise. And he always instilled, you know, you can do more than what you think you can. And then the other mentor that I have is Patty Coyle, who is the assistant coach right now at the University of Pittsburgh. Patty was an assistant coach or a head coach at Loyola College in Maryland. It's now Loyola University. And from Vanderbilt, I went to work with Patty, who was an assistant coach here at St. Joe's while I was a player. So I had familiarity with her as well. So when I stepped into the full-time assistant at Loyola, I was able to learn a lot about recruiting, a lot about scouting reports, a lot about teaching the game. I was on the court a little bit more, working with the student athletes. So at that point in time, it was like, okay, do I want to really pursue it and be the head coach? And because of the opportunities that she had given me, I was able to step in actually at Loyola when she went to be at the New York Liberty's assistant coach in the WNBA. So for that, I'm very grateful. And she's been great as far as bouncing ideas off of, as far as recruiting, as far as offenses, defenses, and really is one of my primary mentors. I communicate with my mentors probably once every 3 or 4 months. You know, during the season, it gets a little bit harder, I think, you know, except for, you know, I'll just pick up the phone and call Patty and ask her about maybe a scouting report. Maybe they have playing the same team that we are, or Coach Foster, maybe with an administrative type of question. So, you know, I know that they're only a phone call away, and that they're always willing to take my phone call and to check in with me every once in a while and see how I'm doing as well. And, you know, they're just very, very highly respected in our women's basketball field, and I feel very fortunate to have them as my mentors. Okay? All right, here we go. Know what we're doing. Lane line, Katie, get off of her. She ain't a three-point shooter. I think it's really important. I think I play a pretty big role in our student athletes' idea as far as do they want to be a coach? You know, can they have it all and be a coach? What does that mean? Well, you know, we spend a lot of time at the gym. You know, we spend a lot of time. Can you have a family? Can you you know, have, you know, friends outside of basketball? And I think that we all do, and then not just me, my staff as well. You know, between the 6 of us on staff, we have about 13 children between all of us. So I think for our kids, as far as, you know, do they want to get into coaching? And, you know, I can see that the kids that have the high basketball IQ, and you can kind of pick out the ones that you can see. I think it's really important. I think it's important to be there for them if they have ideas. There is a program that the NCAA hosts. It's called So You Want to Be a Coach, and we have to nominate the student athlete to to be in that program and to see, what it is what it is, what is coaching, and it might not be what it is, what they think it is, and to be really upfront with them and say, if it's a Monday and we have off and you have to go recruiting, how are you going to feel about that? It's your only day off. So you just kind of create some situations that to make them think, say, okay, do I really want to do this? And for a student athlete, they've been around the game basically their whole life. And do you want to sit behind a desk or do you want to do something hands-on? And at first, I think they think money signs. I think I want to be a financial planner. I want to be this. I want to be that. Well, I know with my experience and with some of the experience of some of my friends that they do that for about 2 or 3 years. They're like, you know what, coach, I think I want to go into coaching. And here you are. I could have told you that before. You're a people person. You're a great teacher of the game. You were a great leader for us here at St. Joe's. And, but sometimes it has to evolve. That has to evolve. And it's important. And it's important for the coaches that coach under me to be able to get the experience on the court. I give them a lot of responsibility, and we give our student athletes a lot of responsibility, but in particular my staff, because they are responsible for a lot of the recruiting, the scouting reports, not only the scouting reports, but the presentation to the team. So when they get their head job, that they're going to be ready to do all those things if they choose to, or to be able to delegate. I think it's really important for people who are considering coaching to really, really surround themselves with people that are going to make them better. It's people that are going to challenge them, not just yes people. Certainly people that are going to give you responsibilities beyond what you think you can do, and really just to broaden your horizons and make sure you have great contacts and stay with it. It's like life. There's ebbs and flows to everything. It could be 3 years, it could be 23 years. And it just depends on the right opportunity. A lot of the contacts that they have as student athletes are in the league that they played in, so you have to think about, okay, let me contact the league coaches, and then let me step outside of that area and let's see what contacts those contacts have. And it's all about word of mouth and contacts, and you're building your reputation, as a hard worker, as a people person, somebody that can sell, somebody that can motivate, somebody that's organized. There's a lot of things that go into it, just like the business world. And to have that versatility and to be able to throw somebody into an environment that might be not what they're used to is really important. All right, good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Way to shoot the ball. Way to shoot the ball.
Once again, we thank you for joining us for this episode of The Real Women of Coaching, part of the Women's Coaching Network. Join us next time as we head to Harvard University in Cambridge, Massachusetts, to spend an afternoon with Linda Murray, Assistant Lightweight Men's Rowing Coach.